Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are the Obsolete Punx, back for another six-pack here on the channel. Tonight, we've got the wonderful Death Cassette with us. We got Mandy. We got Lindsey. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Very much appreciated. Thanks for taking time out of your day for us.
Hell yeah.
Welcome in. I'm Lost Motel. We got Payton, we got Hood, we got Timmy with us also. If you're not familiar with the six packs, what we're going to do here tonight, we asked Lindsey and Mandy to pick some songs for us to listen to, picked 6 of them, and could have been songs that, from any walk of life for them. Something that's important to them. There could be 6 that all tie together somehow. We're going to unravel that throughout the night and see how these 6 songs are all important to you and how they all tie together. We're also doing a fundraiser as per usual on the 6-pack here. So I'm actually going to throw it over to Mandy and Lindsey. Tell us a little bit about the fundraiser that you chose for tonight.
For sure. So it's for Manitoba Great Pyrenees Rescue, and they are a rescue primarily for cats and dogs, not just Pyrenees. And it's run by my friend Sonia, who I train with, and she rescues everything from cats, dogs, horses, chickens, like whatever. And she's the best. So all of that money goes directly into strays and animals that need some homes.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Love it. Great
Yeah.
cause.
If you guys are live on Twitch, we have that pinned in the comments right now. Go to that website, donate. If you're catching this on YouTube or wherever else you're hearing the podcast, it'll also be linked in the description. So if you can, give to Manitoba Great Pyrenees Rescue. That'd be rad.
I didn't know they did chickens as well.
Yeah. whatever happens, she found a chicken on the side of the road and was like, oh, I need a home too.
So sweet.
That's
awesome.
the best.
Yeah, she's the best.
No salamander better see any money from this.
I don't know about reptiles, but
This is like, that's where I draw the line.
Salamanders.
For some reason, I don't see a whole lot of reptiles being up there in Manitoba. I don't know.
well, we got salamanders actually.
Only in the government.
Yeah.
Only in the government.
Only
Frog. Yeah, that too.
the lizard people.
Yeah, we have those.
We got some garter snakes.
Yes. Oh, plenty of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can freeze a garter snake and it comes back to life, no problem.
That's why they can live up there, because they're cold. They're so cold-blooded.
Apparently, yeah. There's like a huge like garter snake breeding place called Narcissus where they all like you can go see it. It's like they're all in a snake ball in a pit.
It's a snake orgy site.
Yeah. You should check it out.
It's quite
It's the kind of
disgusting.
shit you see in movies, but it's real.
It is.
Sounds like a kind of website right there.
Don't check the search history.
So, Lindsey, you play guitar in Death Cassette.
I do.
Mandy,
I
you
try.
sing in Death Cassette.
You try.
Well,
No, you do.
you do a little more than try. But
Yeah. Let's be
I don't know
honest
if
here.
you want to tell us about the other 2 members of the band as well, and tell us maybe a little bit about the band and anything you want to promote with the band here coming up in the near future.
Yeah, so a few things to talk about. So first off, that's Brock beside me. He plays drums. If Mandy leans back, that's Chuck. He plays bass. We tried to include them. They couldn't be here tonight. So those are the other half of the band. A couple things we got going on. We are doing a small Western Canadian tour. We're starting with a kickoff show here in Winnipeg on the 13th at the Blue Note, which is like an outdoor venue, probably the last day of outdoor venue type stuff in our climate. Really excited about that. Hope that goes well. And then we're hitting up, what are the actual dates? Was the 25th?
The 25th to the
is-
29th.
Yeah, let me just look at my calendar here on my phone because I don't know days and months and weeks. The 25th, we hit Saskatoon. The 26th, we hit Calgary. The 27th, we hit Sylvan, Alberta, and then Sylvan Lake, sorry. And then on Sunday, the 28th, we hit Edmonton and then home. So excited for all that. Look us up on the old. We're most active on Instagram. You look at that, you'll know where we are and what we're doing.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Have you guys toured out west before?
No, it's our first time touring together. It's been like,
Right on, man.
For like 6 years, we've been a band. We're just like, we should probably do this, because if we don't do this, like, I feel like it's just never gonna happen. So
yeah, exactly.
Fuck,
We're all
it's
kinda old.
tough. yeah, it's tough when you get older and you got a job and all that to like, yeah, get away and get on the road.
Yeah.
Totally
Coordinate
understand
all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And unlike the U.S., like it's like the next major city is like 6 hours away from where we live, right? So it's like
shit.
Winnipeg's a little bit isolated that way. You don't really, it's hard to hit the road. And I'm 40. We got jobs and lives and cats.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard.
And I just
You're
want
young. Oh my God.
I just want to make it clear for the people who are going to check this out on YouTube and Spotify. You do mean September 2025 is when those dates are, correct?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
this could be seen in 2027. And
Who knows when they're going to see or hear this? So yeah, I just want to clarify. I didn't want somebody to catch it like near the end of the month and think that we're
Waiting in the venue
next
for you guys
month or
to show up
something.
in 2028.
Or looking around like
Yeah.
these fucking liars.
well, if it's 2026, hopefully you can check out some new music on Spotify and all that stuff.
Yeah,
'Cause
beautiful.
we're hopefully
Very
going to
nice.
do
Oh,
it
yeah.
full length by mid 2026 and have it out.
Fuck
Yeah.
Oh yeah, love to hear that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you hitting the
Timmy.
road with anybody, or are you just picking up shows along the way as you go?
So our Saskatoon date kind of blew up because the Mad Cags are playing the same night. So we're just playing like an unofficial after party. So it's just we're playing a show, just single band, just us at a venue after the show down the
Very
road.
nice.
And it's tied to like their punk rock open mic thing they've got going. Then in Calgary, we're hitting up our label mates who we're going to review one of their songs. They're coming out, Trashed Ambulance. They own our label. They own High and Denim Records, who's released our last album. And support us and have helped set up the whole tour.
Yeah.
So check out High and Denim and all their bands. And then we've got Rebel Girls on that one as well. Who's they're like a young up and coming band from Calgary, super cool. Check them out. And then in Sylvan Lake, we've got Trash Ambulance is going to do it again. And then we've got
The Off Sailors.
the Off Sailors. And then you talk about Edmonton.
And then Edmonton is the last night of it, and we're going to be playing with Midnight Peg, which we'll hear a little bit from. I'm really excited to hear live. And we are going to play with Monk, who there's someone in Monk who's a friend of Lindsey and Chuck, so that'll be kind of nice to wrap it up,
Yeah.
hanging out with some friends. And
Yeah. So yeah, Monk is a band that I went to like grade 6 with the singer. So and he moved out to Edmonton, and now we're set up a show with them. Pretty cool. A little different genre, like kind of like more rock and like progressive stuff. But Monk is like they're great. And then Midnight Peg, they're one of the coolest discoveries that I've had in the last year of like smaller bands. They're a really cool band. They just signed to Thousand Island Records too, so they're kind of
hell yeah.
blowing up.
Just kind of continuing on the conversation about your tour here. Tim and I were talking before you guys jumped on about your choice in characters on the advertisements. And just
Poster's amazing.
Yeah.
By the way.
Sorry, Lindsay.
Lindsay, what the fuck?
Woo!
No, it's Mandy. That's
I
Mandy.
feel
Mandy,
like
so yeah,
I
look at Mandy,
look so dirty.
Or,
Oh
yeah,
my
Mandy,
gosh.
Mandy, you're
I
creeping
look
me out
like
in
the
those
love
pictures.
child of like Beavis and Luann from King of the Hill.
Oh,
But
All right,
yeah, our friend Hannah, she's a tattoo artist and a graphic designer, and we just had the idea of like, the Beavis and Butthead Do America poster is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And like, what if
Fuck,
we
it
did
was
something
funny.
like that? And she just ran with it, and I thought she did a really excellent job.
She
No,
wrecked
they're
Mandy.
fantastic, but I'm telling
They're
you
awesome. They
right
turned
now,
out awesome.
your squinty eyes and those teeth, I'm just like, oh,
fucking teeth.
oh, what the
Man, I
hell?
have all the teeth like out. Like it's pretty good.
I don't know if you can post it in your Twitch stream for all these people, or check it out on our Instagram, Death Cassette Band. Just look us up on Instagram. We've got the poster as the first 6 posts because there's different dates on them.
Somebody was asking what made us want to head out now on tour. We just wanted to do it, and I feel like if we didn't put it on the calendar, it would just never happen because we're just busy making music and doing stuff, planning shows. You have to like have that all planned out way in advance. So
Yeah.
we just wanted to do it because it'd be fun. We'd like to play a festival one day, but like an out of town one. But yeah, just wanted to get out there and meet some bands and hang out. Because, yeah, procrastination is a bitch.
It's real easy to
Yeah.
talk about something. It's a lot harder to actually do something, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes
also,
you
like,
kind of
let's
just
be
got to be like,
real.
you know, we're booking dates. This is happening, and then you got to like force yourself to do it, right?
If we're being real, music's a hobby, right? We're not
Yeah.
making any money off this. We're just, trying to break even and have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great way to approach it. And if it ever gets more than that, awesome. And if it stays that,
Yeah,
that's
sweet.
awesome
Yeah.
too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to leave my cushy software job where I, sell my soul on the internet daily. To be
Software.
Yeah, more like
Yeah.
hardware. Yeah. But I'd like, I'd love to do that one day. But like, if you make your passions your job, they don't end up being your passions in the end. I've found with, I've done that with some other things and try and
That
make
makes
things
sense.
a job that I love. Yeah.
That's kind of the opposite of
And
that
then
old
hate my
trope.
job.
Like they always say, if you do what
Oh,
you
yeah,
love, you
it-
never work a day in your life. But now that you're saying that,
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah.
Like I've made some things into jobs that were really really that I don't know. That's for another podcast.
It can kind of tarnish it a little bit, put a little
Yeah.
bit of like take the
Yeah.
shine off a little bit.
give you a little resentment,
Definitely,
maybe.
definitely.
Even. Yeah.
Yeah, like even like when I was a kid, like I taught guitar, and like I just started hating it. And being a guitar teacher, I just ended up like resenting practicing and never got to the stuff I loved. And like still loved it, but like you sometimes you make it your job and it doesn't become your job, not your passion. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm happy where I'm at.
Well, if you'll ever come down to Fest, I'm definitely gonna catch it.
Well, that'd be fun.
Yeah. We'll see. It's the whole work visa thing that's difficult, right? It's like it's really expensive.
Yeah,
Fair
sure.
enough.
And like you'd have to really make a go at it, make a real tour out of it, because you need to get a visa, you need a certain amount of venues, and they need to send you like guarantees before you go. Like promoters are pretty good about it. Usually they'll send you like fake guarantees, but they said you got to send you a bunch of guarantees. You got to file those. Like here's how much money I'm potentially going to make to go on this tour, and then apply for the visa, and then maybe get the visa. I looked deep into it. I think the way the borders are, it's difficult to be a little sneaky right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Honestly, for at least the next couple years or so, you probably don't want to cross that border anyway. I would assume. So.
Yeah. I kind of
Saying,
think about
don't come here.
I mean, look at what Propaganda did. They were supposed to come down for Fest and they canceled.
Yeah.
So
they bailed, and I do not blame them
not a bit,
whatsoever.
not a bit.
I would not come here.
There's a good chance they would not be going back to Winnipeg after the show.
Yeah. So
Which
Yeah.
kind of makes me think we got some music to do, by the way.
we do.
Yeah.
Do it.
And the title of this first song is what brought that up. Because this whole discussion, the title is "Life's a Joke."
Yeah. So this band, Surfport, they're from New York, and I just really like this whole album. So I just wanted to share a song from it. Hope you like
Very
it.
nice.
Yeah, if
let's
everybody's
jump
ready,
in there.
let's dive into this, and we'll chat about it a little bit after. Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Good.
Life's a joke,
There we go.
and I'm not laughing. On my way to the family outing, feels like I'm floating in outer space. Am I depressed or just out of place? Life's a joke, and I'm not laughing. On my way to the family outing, feels like I'm floating in outer space. Am I depressed or just out of place? Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Everything sucks, love the answer. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Everything sucks, love the answer. Nothing come my way today, but it's okay. Nothing come
I was dying laughing at the Tony Danza shit.
I know.
Every time. Every damn
I
time.
am a fucking Friends nerd. I apologize. I love that fucking show. And it's just that Phoebe, hold me close, young Tony Danza. Oh,
Yeah, I really like them. They have just like honest lyrics and it's just fun that way. So I was just on like a month-long work trip and like everything kept going wrong. So this was like my theme song.
I love that style. It's like it's aggressive but also relaxed at the same time almost.
Right.
Like, yeah.
It's just kind of like whatever. This is as much effort as I'm giving.
Right, totally.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's
love
exactly what it sounded like. Fuck, that's
Yeah.
That's in a list.
it. I was gonna say that'll definitely be going in a playlist. There's a lot of these I'm excited about because they're names that I recognize, but not bands that I've ever really listened to or songs that I've ever heard. So
I
that was a
don't
great
even
way to kick it
recognize
off.
any of these bands. So I'm really excited.
Nice, man.
so Mandy, question for you. I was kind of listening through that song, and you afterwards you were saying like, just kind of giving the half-ass effort, whatever. But when I listen to your songs, I'm listening to you like talk on our stream here. But when I listen to your songs, you have this just like, oh, in your face voice that happens there. Where does that come from?
Right?
I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like
within.
a more like quiet person, and then I just feel like I'm a different beast when I sing. I don't know, and it just comes out. So, I don't know. I just was singing in my room growing up, and I was like, no, I think this is the one. This is the volume. This is like the spot that I gotta hit, and I just want to yell. I don't want to sing any other way. So I
I
kind
can't
of
disagree.
It sounds
it
amazing.
feels
It sounds
feels
absolutely
right.
amazing.
I don't know.
Great. It's fucking
I don't
great.
know if
I
I
love
would
it.
do it any other way.
When did you kind of make the decision that you were gonna like try to sing in a band?
I think when I was about 18, I decided like let's try it, and I didn't imagine like I would be a lead singer. I thought I would be like in a band where we're doing like dual vocals kind of stuff, and it kind of started out like that, but then transitioned more to like where I was just singing primarily. And then this is the first project where I've sang and not had a guitar the whole time. Because like I would say like I play on most songs, but there's like a handful that I don't. So that's been very different. And then like at our first show, like a few years back, I was like, what do I do with my hands? I don't have a guitar. Like this is so awkward. But I don't know. I think it's really fun because then I get to experience that performance in a different way. I can go out into the crowd. I like laying on the floor. I like just doing whatever. So it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, live music's beautiful like that, right? Where it just like unleashes something in you that you maybe didn't know was there. Yeah,
For sure. Yeah.
oh yeah.
So, by the sounds of it, this is not the first band that you've been in.
No, I've been in a couple other bands. My first band was like a cover band when I was like 16, and we just did like metal covers, and I didn't sing at all. And then my band where I did sing, we were called the Pink Slips. We were a three-piece, like really fast punk band. I would say like more on like the hardcore punk side. And then I played in a band called Guilt Trip, and we were more pop punk, I would say. And then Man Candy, which is just a two-piece, like we had all kinds of stuff. We were just all over the place. We had a fast couple punk songs, we had slower songs, we had like I don't know, it was kind of like punk rock Weird Al sometimes. We would just take songs and like change the words. And then yeah, Death Cassette is like probably like my favorite project because like I can play a lot of different styles and stuff that I never really thought to do on my own. So this guy inspires me a lot. So
Nice.
it's been really fun to kind of like step out of the box.
That's awesome. I was going to ask Lindsey, yeah, same thing. You've been playing music for quite a while, been in bands for quite a while on and off.
Yeah, like I took a long break where I didn't play in bands, and then I kind of had like a 1/3 life crisis when I turned 30. I was like, I'm gonna do this again. And then I started some bands, and then just kind of morphed into this. Yeah, I've mostly been playing guitar in bands, so yeah. Like I played in a band. The only other band you can probably find on Spotify or any of these streaming things is a band called Bad Pants I played in. Yeah.
Cool. Definitely check that
They're
out.
more like a like fast like skate traditional skate punk ish kind of stuff, kind of like propaganda inspired some some riffs, that kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
someone
rad.
on here said they heard of the Pink Slips. That's pretty cool. That's so random.
Yeah, I swear
yeah.
I've heard of them too. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cool like clips on YouTube of some old Pink Flip stuff. That's actually where I first heard Mandy. Trying to find a bass player for another project, and somebody suggested the bass player from her band, and then I heard them, and I was like, I'm gonna put that mental note on that voice. That's a voice that you could do something with
Definitely
one
want to
day.
go back to that one.
And
Yeah.
I met Mandy again later in life through my wife. So yeah.
That's
Serendipity.
fucking awesome.
The world
Yep.
comes together sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We all ready to jump into track 2 here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, and you want to give us a lead in? Tell us a little bit about the track, the band, why you picked it.
I picked a song off this record. It's their Mannequin Pussy's newest one. I like it because it's kind of like the record that I kind of want to make, if that makes sense. I want to make something that has a little bit of everything, where every song doesn't sound the same. Like they're a punk band, but then they also have some slower, really pretty songs. So I'm super inspired by them.
Did you
Makes
find that
perfect
often? Like
sense.
the albums that you are most like, oh, that's an album I wish I had made, that those are the ones that like resonate the most often?
Yeah, for sure. And like they inspire me to not like I don't want to copy what they've done, but I want to like change up my usual structure of how I do things. So
So I'm
Yeah.
curious.
It's
I'm
inspirational.
curious about one thing. If you're gonna make a quote unquote pretty song, are you gonna still use that same voice, or are you gonna do something different with the vocals, or? Because I'd be curious about both versions, really.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
did that
I've
fucking acoustic
thought of that.
on YouTube,
Mhm.
which you still had a bit of
acoustic was
rasp.
nice.
Oh,
That was
that was
fucking
badass.
amazing.
That was really nice.
That was badass.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a challenge. I've never done anything like that before. And so yeah, we played a couple songs, and then I did an acoustic set around that time, and it was just different for me to not just be like pushing stuff out of my chest. Yeah, I think maybe I'll
Yeah.
play around with that a little bit.
All right, Peyton, ready? Let's jump on into Of Her by Mannequin Pussy.
It was fun, having fun, the sacrifices that were made, so I could make it, so I could make up everything I wanted, they could take it. I was in control, control. She gave me her control. And in my body, I am saving, I'm a darling for the holy, and it's a suffer for the money. Oh, save me on the ladder and they guide me. I was in control. Yeah, I was in control. She gave me her control. Because you wanted to. Because you wanted to. Because you wanted to.
That was fucking dirty.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like the way they
especially
just
at the end.
blasted the mix at the end.
Yeah.
I kept most of these songs short for you guys, so
Love them.
Hey,
Love
We,
them.
that's the
we
way to
like
go
short
sometimes.
songs. Great
a ripper.
energy throughout. That was really good.
That
Like I said,
was.
that's one of those bands that I know the name. I've heard it a bunch, never really listened to much by them. I will definitely be checking out a lot more
Yeah.
by this band.
oh, they're
for
one of my
sure.
favorites right now. Like yeah, they're so good.
Yeah, just put on the whole album. Start from the beginning. It's great.
Yeah, it's got a lot of
Right,
width,
well,
the breadth
yeah.
to it, and a lot of stuff going on there.
That song live would be fucking unreal.
The way things are going so far, I feel like I'm gonna have to be hitting that plus sign on every one of these songs because it's been going great so far.
Nice.
I just love the way they kept building the energy through like the verse and just like kept building next line, next line, next line, and just kept going like
harder. Yeah. Yeah.
So I was curious a little bit. We were talking, a little bit before the song about doing different things and taking inspiration from different places. I was wondering about you guys' track Solstice and like what maybe some of the inspiration was on that track musically or anything. It just feels it's an awesome track, but it feels a little different than like what was going on the rest of that EP. So I'm just kind of curious like what angle you guys were coming from on that track.
Ooh. Well, Lindsey had the riffs for it.
Actually, Chuck wrote the main riff.
Yeah.
So bass player wrote the main guitar riff for that, like the main like intro riff with the bends and stuff. He wrote that. Yeah.
And it kind of like took me to a place like a Danzig song kind of. So I just kind of applied that feel to it kind of. And there are some parts on that song where I'm not singing super regular like I normally do, like a little bit softer. So I think the tone of it made me relax a bit on that and then come in for like the choruses. But
yeah.
Cool.
And like our next album that's going to come out, there's 2 songs that are like 5 minutes long that are like slow long songs like that. So
it's like the longest I've ever done.
yeah, it's like not traditional punk songs whatsoever. Like the bass player and I are really into like some more like rock and roll type stuff, like we're gonna see All Them Witches right away, which is like a crazy band that like inspired some stuff that I've been working on. And so you'd have to ask Chuck where that riff came from, because he's the one who came up with the riff, but like sitting into like a slow long song is cool sometimes.
Yeah, totally. That's what I'm saying. So when that song came on, when I was listening to the EP, it just like took me out of what I had been expecting on that EP. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Does Chuck do any other like writing for y'all? I'm just curious if that was,
he also
does a lot.
Does a lot of writing. Yeah. We all try. Like we all try to have like an input. It's not like I've been in bands before where it's like somebody comes to practice with like a song and that's the song, and if that's not the song, they're offended. But like, no, it's not us. We get like we sit and dwell on things forever, and I come with a riff, or Chuck comes with a riff, or Mandy comes with an idea or a riff, and we just like we kind of go from there. And it's a long, slow process with us, but it's I think it's rewarding when we get there, because like we it takes a lot longer, but I feel like we don't put out a lot of stuff that we're not happy with or that we really miss hard on, and for our own taste.
It's a mixed bag, right? Like doing it in that kind of way can be, I think it could be frustrating sometimes, but it also, like you said, it yields better results. Yeah. When you don't have something to come in and it's like, this is this rigid thing that this is what it is and this is what it has to be, and that's all it'll ever be. It's got like room to grow and evolve and change and become what it needed to be.
Yeah. 1,000%. And like the odd time that I have had a song with like the chord structure and lyrics, which doesn't happen as often because we are so collaborative. It sounds different like 2 months after I bring it to practice. So I like that it changes. I don't want to just be doing 100% of all of that.
That's great.
I don't feel like
Sounds
it's
more
the
like
best it can be.
That way.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's funny you brought that up. Lost Day was actually going to ask the exact same question, but with regards to the song Reflector. But we'll save that. I'll save that for a little later, so you don't have to keep going on about the musical like the process of that. But that's just
we should talk about Reflector right now, real quick though.
Yeah?
But, because that last song from Mannequin Pussy of her. Do you hear like are you guys fans of Hot Snakes at all? You ever heard of Hot Snakes?
It's another one. I know the name, but not super familiar with them as musicians.
Okay, that's the band. That's the band, right? That's it for me. Unfortunately, singer has passed away, but I love like that downstroke style guitar, and that's where kind of the Reflector riffs come from. That song with the working title was Hot Snakes. Before that was super inspired by Hot Snakes. Really, really love that guitar player. He was like in Drive By Jehu. He was in Rock from the Crypt. He was, Plosives. Like, just check out all those. Check out all John Reese's projects. Like, and that the whole like the verses, how they were kind of skipping, right? They kind of had like a galloping feel to them. Like that totally sounds like Hot Snakes to me. I like feel like it got like pulled out of there.
Timmy's happy.
And
That's
now
awesome.
he's playing in Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. Now he's a badass.
John Reese is in Me First and the Gimme Gimmes?
Isn't he? Isn't he
No.
playing? No.
I don't think
Who am I
so.
thinking of?
No.
Never mind.
No.
I'm stupid.
No, you're not stupid. But I'll
Cut
look
that
it
out,
up.
Losty.
Like,
Edit that out.
No,
I can't
got
see
in.
that.
All right, this is where I transfer my pothead label from me.
John Reese.
I was just to comment on Reflector because every time I listen to a song, this is like, okay, this is my favorite song by Death Cassette. And then I fucking hear another one. I'm like, oh no, this is it. Reflector is in that position for me right now. I
Nice.
fucking love
Thanks,
that
man.
tune.
That's one of my
The lyric,
favorites to play.
yeah, the lyric, your mouth is open, mind is closed. I fucking love that.
Sweet. I don't see him being in Me First and the Gimme Gimmes on the internet.
No, I was thinking Swami. I have no idea why I got those names mixed up in my head. I just heard the name. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. John Reese is also known as Speedo, the Swami, or Slasher. Right? So, I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I don't know. Maybe. Am I wrong? Is he in Me First and the Gimme Gimmes?
I'm looking up real quick. Yes, yeah.
Is he?
Okay.
There you go.
John is playing guitar for Me First and Gimme Gimmes, along with Jake
Okay.
Kiley, another fucking badass guitarist.
I
Yeah.
had no idea. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. I'm into like all that. Like, yeah. Yeah. I'm not a huge Gimme Gimmes guy. Like, that's awesome. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, him, Jake Kiley, and who's playing bass right now? CJ Ramon.
Oh, damn.
Oh, cool.
I think that's a big reason they
like
are
a
Me First in the
supergroup
Gimme
now.
Gimmes, or Spike in the Gimme Gimmes, right? Because
Spike in the
because
Gimme Gimmes.
Spike is the only remotely original member in the
Yeah.
band anymore.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, check out Hot Snakes. Like, check out like this Mystic Decade, that whole album. Yeah. Just check
Yeah,
them
well,
out.
for sure.
It's-
Dude,
for
I
sure.
love Rocket from the Crypt. Love them. And I that's as soon as you said Rocket from the Crypt, I was like, oh, that's how I know Hot Snakes.
Yeah, Hot Snakes are his much more fun project for me in my taste. Yeah.
That's very cool.
I just heard Drive Like Jehu, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That band is fucking badass.
Shall we move on to track 4 here?
3.
Or
Three,
three.
three,
4, 5,
Three.
6?
Three.
Are we at
Where
6
are we at?
already?
Yeah.
No, we're on
Three.
Fuck. Have a good night, you guys. That's all for us.
we're on number 3. It's Midnight Peg and Hillary Shields.
yes.
Turn victim. Odds Plut and her nails. I'm not sure. What is Plut? What is that?
What?
I've never heard that word
Sure.
before.
You know what blood is.
It's not geography, so I don't know. Words, don't know them.
Apparently
No
the-
English
the
major
def-
here.
The definition of plut is wealth.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
How do you use plut in a sentence? I'm googling. We're on the
I would not use plut.
Does
No.
play in the Me
Actually,
First and the
I
Gimme
might.
Gimmes too?
Maybe.
I'm plut.
clue.
I'm the new drummer. Plut. 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 Plut.
Oh,
So should we?
yeah, you told us, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. That's not relevant to the song at all. So go ahead if you were going to say something.
Oh no, I was literally just going to say you told us a little bit about this group a tiny bit before, but if you want to just tell us why you picked them, tell us a little bit about them before we jump in.
Yeah, that's Midnight Peg. They're from Edmonton. We're playing with them on the last date of our tour. And yeah, just got into their music. And I think they're really fun. And I think it'll be great to play with them. Similar genre, but not quite. And I really like the wordplay. So,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
maybe you'll
exciting.
enjoy it too.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, well, let's
It's
jump
not
into
like
it, man.
a straightforward kind of singing style. It's very different. It's cool.
Cool. Very intrigued now.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not a geography major then.
No,
Okay.
not quite.
All right, let's jump into it, Payne.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go.
I loved
Now
the
they're banging.
cadence. The cadence of the
Man.
lyrics in that was so good.
You
That
lily
one hits
livered
so
piss
hard.
prophet.
It's like lily
Wow.
livered piss prophet. Is she
Yeah.
talking about me?
I love it.
How does she know?
Oh my god.
There's a lot of cool juxtaposition in that song. Like,
Yes.
it's fucking heavy, a lot of good riffs, but there was like some melody in there a little bit too. And yeah, you weren't wrong. Her cadence is really cool. Like she would kind of hang on stuff a little bit, and like drag a word like over to the next measure a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Really
she's
nice.
got some newer songs that they just released. One's called The Hag. That one is really cool stylistically too. So
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they call themselves hagcore.
I can love that. That's amazing.
They're pretty cool. She's really powerful. Like,
Yeah.
she's actually Rocky, the singer. She's been one of the most helpful people about connections and setting up tours stuff, and just like being super nice and welcoming. And she's the most powerful singer. Like, she's so cool. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She also plays in a band called Lush Clot. If you want to check that out too, it's a little more like, I think a little more like, I don't know, melodic type songs, or that Midnight Peg is like really straight ahead, powerful stuff.
Awesome. You get all kinds of good suggestions tonight.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Fuck
check
yeah.
them out.
Well, chat has a couple of questions if you guys are up for answering a couple of the live chat questions here.
Oh, sure.
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 So they're asking
Let's
what
do
is
it.
our favorite punk stylings.
Yes. Mr. Neb wants to know what's your favorite punk stylings.
I like 80s hardcore punk. My favorite would be, yeah. So like Minor Threat and stuff like that is probably my favorite. I just really like how raw it is and just, yeah, in your face.
Mhm.
For me, I like I kind of mentioned already, all like the downstroke guitarists like Wipers, Drive Like Jehu, Hot Snakes, that kind of stuff. I really like. I really enjoy that. You know, I've got a pretty obscure taste outside of, punk as well. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. And then I think it's sacrilege if you don't mention Propaganda and you're from Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So,
It is.
right?
Yo.
It's
Yeah.
everyone's middle name in Winnipeg.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't like that band here.
No,
Listen,
not at all.
No.
You don't like that band.
I don't like their new album, but that's a whole different
You're
story.
a fucking fool. You're
Yeah.
a fucking fool, Tim.
Yeah.
It's growing on me.
Any propaganda.
It's a
so
slow grower, that's for sure.
any propaganda album takes time to simmer. You got
It
like you're gonna
does.
come back to it. You're gonna come back to it in a while and be like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll happen.
They
It'll
always take
happen.
a couple listens, like really absorb everything they're doing.
Mhm.
They're so
Yeah.
good.
That one
God.
especially because it is such a departure.
Yeah.
From the original,
Yeah.
from the
I mean, other than the title track,
Yeah. I really like the No Longer Young song, which is like totally not
that is a good one. Yeah,
what
yeah.
they do.
Right.
I don't know, I really like it.
They were probably like the first like real punk band that like I got really into playing that style of music. Like I was into like as a kid, I was into like, more cheesy rock and roll stuff. And I remember when I remember like the How to Clean Everything kind of resonated with me or whatever. But then when Today's Empires Tomorrow's Ashes came out, I think like Chuck and I were like 16 or 17 and we like got tickets and were front row and it was one of the more like life-changing concerts. Right.
nice.
And now we know them, right? They're like locals, but like, they do like Todd does jujitsu at Mandy's place and
Nice.
like they're
Nice.
super like
That's fucking cool.
yeah, so we've got to kind of meet them and know them. It's really cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, he popped in. He didn't train, but he popped in.
Yeah.
He's my friend's neighbor, like it's
Yeah.
No shit.
weird.
That's fucking cool. That is super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I've known Todd a little bit through the jiu-jitsu community for many, many years. It's weird. It's like one of the how they say like don't meet your idols. Like that's one you can meet and be like, oh, you're exactly who I think you are.
Yeah.
You're really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always
Yeah,
had that
like-
sense with Todd that he's just super down to earth and very nice and
Yeah,
gracious.
very down to earth. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
human.
Love to hear that.
All right, so I have another real quick, if you don't mind, another question from chat from Mary Jane Lane. Wants to know who are some of the musicians that you were inspired by when you first started to begin making music?
I was really inspired by some local musicians. There was a band called The Cliffs and a band called Shrimp here, and they were comprised of women and they were doing punk rock and they were singing about whatever they wanted to. They were talking about their celiac disease. They were talking about their boyfriends, and it was just like, oh, cool, I can actually do music like that. That's awesome. And then other music that I was like listening to is more so like in that like early 70s punk, 80s punk kind of genre, and then also a lot of grunge too. So I listened to a lot of Hole and Nirvana and the Gits and stuff like that.
Nice.
Anyone who like knows Winnipeg's music scene knows that it's like vast and deep with talent culturally as well. Is because I haven't lived in Winnipeg for I'd say about 20 years, 18, 20 years now. And I really haven't kept up with it too much until just recently. Is it still kind of the same? Has it changed in any way? Is it less or more? Or what do you guys think?
I think it's still very busy, like lots of stuff happening. Like on any night, you could go to a show basically, and there's multiple shows on the same nights. Like weekends are crazy. But yeah, there's just like maybe a lot more punk bands back in the day, but
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's just doing their own thing, and some of it's punk, some of it's metal, some of it's rock, some of it doesn't have a genre, and yeah, it's still thriving, and it's very deep.
Awesome.
I think it ebbs and flows, right? Obviously, like any scene. But the closest major city is 7 hours away drive, right?
Yeah.
So
So,
you get it when you get an island like that, and you get like, and we've got like a ton of music venues that are thriving.
Mhm.
You get a lot of talent through that because people like they sharpen their sword way sharper before they leave and kind of make it anywhere, right? So
Yeah.
I just think there's just a lot of depth here, which is really cool. And I didn't appreciate it so much until man, and I've heard about it and I've heard people talk about this for forever. but then you go to try to plan a tour and you realize that in the next major city, they're like wary about doing a Thursday night show. It's like, because like, well, we're not going to make money on this Thursday night show. It's like,
Yeah.
You know,
dudes.
I'm going to Descendants on a fucking Monday for fuck's sakes. Like, it's,
Yeah.
It'll be
and
packed. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Whereas
It's
Winnipeg
at the
people are out.
it's at the Burt, so it'll be fucking packed, especially for Descendants.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think like, you know, our cold winters and, you know, there's not a lot to do. There's a, you know, heavy kind of go out to the bar, listen to some bands type of culture happening, you know? Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, you're locked in the house. You're writing music, probably jamming.
Yep.
And it's sort of affordable to live here. So if you're here, you know, you're making music and you're going out a lot because you can afford to go out a lot, and it's not that far to get around. So
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite venue to play in Winnipeg?
ooh, you have a favorite?
No, not really.
No.
Like they're all like they're a bunch of good for different reasons. I'm excited. We've never played this next one we're doing for our tour kickoff here. We've never played the Blue Note Park, which is an outdoor venue.
Yeah.
And it's attached to the Times Change, which is like a legendary blues bar. If the weather gets bad, they'll bring it inside most likely to the blues bar there.
Is that right on Main Street there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lonesome, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great venue.
Yeah,
It is,
so I'm
yeah,
excited
I've
for
been to
that.
a
I've
couple.
played it before in like an indie band. I don't know what do you call Gold Mountain. I don't know. I've played it in like a
Yeah, like indie rock.
rock
kind of.
band before,
Yeah.
but I've never played it with a punk band. So I'm excited to see that. Excited to have that happen. The Park Theater's the staple here, but it's pretty big to fill for us for local shows. But it's really cool when we play there, and yeah.
They just opened a new venue next to the Park Theater called Side Stage, and it's a bit smaller, more intimate kind of a venue.
I have heard that. Yeah.
That one's fun to play. My favorite one was the Cavern. It was like a basement level venue, and there was no real stage, so you were just in with everybody else when you were playing, and I really liked that connection with people, you know, like there was no stage looking
separation,
down
right?
on people. Yeah, there's no separation.
Yep.
The sound was weird because it was just a bizarre room, but like, who cares? That was the best.
I remember like just looking out and we probably played like to the date we had it was probably one of our better performances ever. But we played like the last punk show at the Cavern ever, which is real cool. I just remember like Mandy's up on a table singing, and then there's like the venue's way oversold, and there's like it's like 100-person venue and like 150 maybe, and there's like 300 people packed in there, and it's like there's two pits happening at the same time. It was the wildest little show. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Like if you crowd surfed, you'd hit the ceiling, you know?
Yeah.
So
They had like duct work and stuff that went through the middle of the venue, and you could hit your head on it and stuff. It was insane. It was pretty cool. That was a cool venue. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love
But, like,
venues like that. That's rad.
Even with your earplugs, like you're getting damage. You're getting hearing damage in that place. It was too loud. The sound guy James, he's like turning everything up to 11. Like, yeah.
You're getting brain damage at that point, and that's why I love them.
yeah, brain damage, ear damage. The toilets are gonna get broken. So
So I had a last question that came up in the chat here from Arazek, and I think this is the most important question of the night. Being if you're from Winnipeg, hockey,
no.
are you guys Jets fans?
Fuck no.
Thank you.
Can't stand hockey.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I've never really watched any hockey.
No,
I don't give a fuck about hockey.
I can't even skate. I'm a bad Canadian.
All right,
that
well,
way,
with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Funny part is, I saw Jets. I'm thinking football. I wasn't even thinking hockey. I didn't know there was a hockey team called the Jets. So.
You're thinking New
I
York
would rather
Jets.
watch the Jets football team than the Jets hockey team.
Yeah.
That's funny to think
I'm
in
saying
Canada,
a
is that like,
lot.
because hockey's just in your face all the time. Like here in the States, a lot of people are like that. We're like, I don't like football because they're just like shoving it in your face all the time here in the States. I would imagine it's a little bit like that
All
up
the
there.
time.
Yeah.
It's all the time. Yeah, because like we're not too far away from like the stadium where they have hockey and then they shut the street down for like hockey parties and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
everybody and their dog played hockey growing up
Yeah.
and like I just don't care.
Yeah.
We like more niche sports.
Spend $1 million on a fucking street party, and then you got homeless people living on the
Yeah.
river, like 20 steps down. Like fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, but
Nailed it.
That's fair.
Yeah, you get
I
like,
love
you get-
sports. I like sports, but yeah, 100%. I agree.
you get it like you have like flyovers with real jets
Yeah.
in our city
What
and
the
scares the
fuck?
shit out of new Canadians like that are just like immigrated here. Like eat shit.
Yep.
Fuck the Jets.
Fuck yeah,
them.
Fuck the jet.
Fuck the Jets.
Fuck the Jets.
Yes. And yeah, like someone was just mentioning backyard hockey in Minnesota is a rite of passage. It is here too, but we just never did it. We were playing guitar instead.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like better.
I think you
use
ended
of
up
your
okay.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking right, you
Exactly.
guys did. So, Lindsay, these last 3 picks are from you, right?
Yeah, these are mine.
Okay.
So yeah, I honestly was just talking to Josh. And I was like, we're featuring some songs on our podcast. Which one do you want? Josh is the singer of Trash Ambulance. He owns our label, and they're on Thousand Island Records themselves, or I think they are still. But they're great guys, cool people. It's much more traditional skate punk than what we've been listening to. It's 4 on the floor kind of straight ahead skate punk. This song, great songwriting. I feel like not a lot of people are doing like the traditional kind of fat skate punk style beat right now, but they're doing
And
it.
I love to hear
that's
as much
true.
as I possibly can of it from newer bands. That's definitely my go-to. Punk
We need
genre.
more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's fucking kick her off.
You are cordially invited to the war inside my head. A chemical exposure left my brain a fucking mess. Pills, coffee, and cigarettes, anxieties in season. I'm trying to find my balance, but the days just keep repeating. You haven't got a clue, slimy fucks are all the same. Searching for your purpose in your money, cars, and fame. One day I'll get a move on, pick myself up off the floor. But start searching for meaning when just living is a chore. But my brain's just a blip on the radar. And my brain's just a blip on the radar. Those are down with aspartame and Tic Tacs. My clothes are always dirty and my socks are always mismatched. I haven't sucked a wink in what feels like a lifetime. So doctors in the bathroom sending capsules down a pipeline. Each day when I wake up, all I hope for is a break. But the world is laughing at me while they point out my mistakes. I'm combating the storm even though my ship's capsizing. These pills that I'm digesting keep my mind locked in confinement. I'm running out of track, but I have to keep my pace. Cause there ain't no turning back when you're always in last place. No words left to write, so everything's left unsaid. I was crying out for help, but my message just went unread. A broken man in a broken world, surrounded by fucking fakes. So I sobered up and got myself clean and made the best of my heartbreak. So here and now, I think I finally found my way. Cause behind each cloud is a sky now blue. And this punk rock sound is what gets me through. Yeah, behind each cloud is the sky now blue. And this punk rock sound is what gets me through. I left the dicey when I started making plans for the ones that love to carry on without me. Emotions hitting, but they're only counterfeiting. And at last I'm trying to wake from this bad dream. Let's fucking go! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, I just realized I've totally heard that song before, and I didn't realize it. It must have come up on like a random like shuffle on Spotify or something. I've definitely heard that. It's fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lyrics
I
resonate.
loved it.
You know, the lyrics resonate. Like it's like a feel good kind of song about feeling down, but also like picking you up. I don't know. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
There's a lot of lyrics packed into that for sure in that 3-minute song.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh's a
Fuck yeah.
great songwriter.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm mostly not into like the skate punk stuff as much, but like I really enjoy their band. They're good. They're solid.
The harmonizing's great
Right?
on that. Is a lot of their other stuff like that with the vocal harmonies?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very similar to this. Yeah. Mandy actually sang on one of their songs. Did
nice.
a guest vocal.
Yeah, that was fun.
Nice.
I did
Yeah.
a verse and some harmonies.
Which song was
Yeah, I
that,
would have
Mandy?
picked that song, but that was out of tune. So no, I'm kidding. No, I'm
Wow.
kidding.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No.
Oh shit.
It's Take Me to Kentwood. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear
check out
these
that
out of
song.
tune
That's the
vocals.
No, they're not on iTunes. It's quite good. Sure. But definitely check out Kentwood song. Is it Take Me to Kentwood or
I think it's Take Me to Kentwood.
yeah, it's
Could be
something about Kentwood. Yeah.
It's Kentwood for sure.
Yeah, it looks like it's just Kentwood.
Kentwood, yeah.
Yeah. Good tune. Yeah. All
I
around good
think
dudes,
my
all around
favorite
good
part
band.
about that song was just the one lyric, and this punk rock sound is what gets me through.
Yeah.
Because I love punk rock, and that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow,
That should be the theme for our fucking channel.
pretty much.
Like, wow. At least that one
Yeah,
line.
they should write you a theme song. There you go.
There you go.
Theme jingle.
Oh, jingle.
I don't know. Losty did do a really good job on our little intro there, but I would have to say if we were lucky enough to have something like that, we'd probably have to replace it. Sorry, Losty.
That'd be totally fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah, we're keeping this thing together with fucking duct tape and spit over here, man.
How much are we going to charge them for the opportunity to write us a theme song?
I don't know, but whatever we get,
$1,000.
whatever we get,
Yeah,
we'll send it to
we've played for a lot of
MGP
exposure
Rescue.
before.
So much.
I'm excited to hear them live for the first time. I've never heard, seen them live. I'm excited to meet them in real life. I've only done video calls and messages and yeah.
Yeah. So how did you get hooked up with them for the label and everything?
So honestly, like we just didn't know how to get our music heard,
No.
and a local band. Why can't I think of their name right now? Who's from
Lost Planet.
Lost Planet Airmen.
Airmen.
They're called the Lost Planet Airmen. They're also on the label. I just realized like they had a ton of streams, and I was like, how the hell did you do that? And they're like, oh, these guys from Alberta helped us. Like, so I just contacted them, and they were like, yeah, let's release your stuff.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude, I love it.
I just internet sleuthing and found them, and they like we're down, and yeah, it was awesome. Yeah,
Nice.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad that worked out for y'all. You don't hear a lot of people just being like, yeah, we just hit up somebody on a label, and they're like, yeah, you want to be on the label? And we're like, yeah, we'll be on the label. It's like, just feel like it doesn't happen very often. I love that.
It's
That's
kind
amazing.
of like a perfect thing because like we don't want to give up any control of anything. Like we're not doing this for money, but we at least want to own our music the most we can and everything like that. And like, so it was like they just really helped us with the streaming and all that kind of stuff. That was like the deal. Is like that's what they're good at, and got us like the plays and ears, and that's all we wanted was just some people to hear it. That's it.
Yeah.
So
And they were
not
totally down with that mission. Yeah.
So they're not the type of label to like take that control from you. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're really cool people. Yeah.
Gotta love that about the punk community. Just how
Oh,
many
yeah.
people, out there in the scene have just one day been like, just started a label. And then they,
Yeah.
they end up doing it the right way,
Yeah.
Being very cool about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm sure a lot of them have been there before. We're like, okay, we learned some ways. We've either been in bands or we've been on labels where we learned how not to do it. So here's how we're going to do it right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So, real quick, what is it that you guys both love about being in a band, playing music? Is it writing songs? Is it playing shows? Is it recording music, getting people to like you? What is it about playing music that you guys love?
Is it talking to idiots like us? Yeah.
Talking to it's like us, yeah.
Number one.
That's got to be number
Talking
one.
idiot. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Mandy
I'll
gets
take
a
that
lot of
20
idiots
bucks now,
for first
Timmy.
table, I'll tell you that much.
Oh boy. No, everyone's pretty lovely. But I think for me, it's writing the music and like getting together and just doing that and sharing our musical styles with each other and being safe to explore different types of songs and stuff. Playing live is fun, but that happens like very few times in comparison to the amount that you're practicing. So if the practicing isn't fun, then why do it just for like half an hour or 45 minutes of like, playing a show live? So
Who does
Yeah.
most of the lyrical writing?
that's me. I do the lyrics and then like the odd time I'll just get them to like help with like a theme inspiration or if I'm stuck on something, they're really helpful. And then backup vocals they'll do. So
So is it
Nice.
Yeah.
is it usually like lyrics first, and you guys kind of come up with some instrumental behind it, or you guys come up with a riff and you're like, oh, I got a lyric that would fit that, or like how's that normally work?
yeah, it's always music first. And then I'm just writing stuff all the time. And then if I think, oh, I think this kind of sounds like what I was maybe writing down for this, or this maybe fits that riff. So it kind of comes from the music.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually Chuck and I come up with some sort of riff, and then Mandy puts words to that, and she like opens up her diary with the lock up and it comes out.
Yeah.
She-
My bird book.
yeah.
Do not touch.
And yeah, that's how it happens usually.
How long have you been writing in that book?
Oh man. Well, like I've been doing a lot on my phone these days, so I really hope I don't lose it. But yeah, no, I just have like scrap paper like all over the place in like a box kind of. So
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
yeah,
Organized chaos.
1,000%. It's just like you just reach in. "Ah, this one, I think that sounds like that riff, kind of. So
That's funny.
So, Lindsey, I think we got a little sidetracked there. What was your favorite
so
part
sorry.
of being an abandoned and all that?
Same thing.
Sorry.
Like writing, recording. Like shows are fun and it's cool to get cool opportunities to play with cool people, but it's writing and recording. And like I'm really excited. We got some time booked in the early new year with a pretty really cool producer that's become friend, John Paul Peters. He's done all the Propaganda albums essentially as of late, and tons like Cancer Bats, Comeback Kid, all that kind of stuff. So we got some time with him that we're gonna hopefully get enough songs for a full length for. We got about 6 or 7 that are about ready right now.
That's
To
incredible.
get that to 8 or 12 at least, somewhere on there.
You just got Comeback Kid stuck in my head right now.
Right?
A song that I didn't rate high, but it has grown on me so much. There's no easy way out.
oh,
Yeah.
My God, that song is
Dude.
incredible.
Winnipeg Depth.
That's right.
Yeah, another Winnipeg
yeah,
band.
another
Yeah,
Winnipeg band.
yeah. Went to high school with the drummer's brother. Yeah,
Cool.
really. We were always bugging him for tickets to shows when we were kids at community centers.
Where did you go to high school, Lindsey?
Kildown East Collegiate. I went to Murdoch McKay in Transcona a little bit too, and then KE. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I was at Glen Lawn.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's where my wife went. Yeah. How old
Oh,
are you?
really?
Yeah.
I'm born in '83.
Okay. Yeah. So she's a lot younger than us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
Mandy, where'd you go?
I went to Silver Heights. It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
It's
shit.
in like the west area.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up there, so I was like the new kid for high school, so it was
Yeah.
so brutal.
Yeah, as it
Um,
would be, as it would be.
yeah,
And she's a nerd.
and I'm a nerd, like geography and punk rock.
Writing lyrics in a diary and such.
Yeah, I know.
The booty kid in the back of class, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, wearing all the clothes that are cool now, like my cargo
Cookie
pants.
sucks.
Yeah.
How fucking wild is that? That 90s fashion is like, I know everything's cyclical, but
I
holy shit.
know.
I was just walking into the grocery store today and I saw some kid walking in front of me who was probably in their 20s. And I was like, that kid looks exactly like somebody I was friends with 30 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
I know,
Like
eh?
a time machine.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
SNFU is from Edmonton. So just looking at the
Yeah,
chat.
faded Nasdaq.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Classic band.
They're great.
So
Yeah,
much good stuff out of Canada.
So much.
cool.
Good old Cheap Pig.
How long ago did he die? Was it like, oh, fuck, it's got to be like 4 or 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too long.
Yeah, we've got a good friend that lived right in his area in Vancouver there, and would party with him all the time, or like not party. Sorry, that's the wrong word. Like hang out with him on the kind of as he was on his decline for a while there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool stories he'd tell them. So interesting.
Fuck, I bet.
Dude, they were always one of the best live bands I've ever seen in my life. They were so much fun. Just throwing out like inflatables out in the crowd and just be like, have a good fucking time. I loved them.
That's awesome.
They were so great.
Well, speaking of badass Canadian music, I believe that you mentioned that this next band is a Canadian band as well.
Yeah.
Yes, and the one that you're also playing with on this tour.
Yeah, so they're supporting us they're the opening band for our tour kickoff show. They always want to, and friends, of course, and always want to bring up, and promote friends' music. So here they are.
Oh, yeah.
Peace Breach, finding peace.
Yep.
Knocked down, passed out, alone with these feelings. Where do you turn when you're kicked to the curb by the ones who say they'll be there for you? Lost track
I
Fuck.
loved
Yes.
that guitar riff
Mm-hmm.
throughout.
Yeah.
Holy
So
shit.
That was good.
I was trying to think of songs to put, and I was gonna put some songs that were like, inspirational to like, my this band, like Death Cassette and that kind of stuff. And I was like, well, like let's give some other stuff, pump some other stuff up. And I listened to this one from them, and I thought it was really interesting that the verses are super repetitive in melody, and it's like snare forward. What do you call that one? It's like snare on all four beats, like four on the floor, is that what you say? But well, yeah, so it's like snare on all four beats, super repetitive guitar line, super repetitive vocal melody, and then and it's like it's tense, and then all of a sudden you get into the chorus, and it's kind of like, whoa, it's like a relief because it goes back to like 2 and 4 for the snare, and then the vocal melody is less repetitive, but the words are repetitive. So it was a really interesting like writing choices. I thought it was really cool the way they did it. So I was like, yeah, let's include this song. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you got that part like 2/3 of the way in where it just like starts to hit fucking hard. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my only thing. Is like I wish the breakdown was like 4 bars longer because like I wanted more. But then maybe it's good to keep you wanting more.
Yeah. True.
I don't know.
Yep.
I know. I've heard a number of other songs by this band. This song is probably my favorite by them, but a lot of their other songs are a lot more grungier, from my recollection.
Yeah.
This one had a little more punk feel to it, but I always kind of felt a more grunge feel from Peace Breach of the songs I've heard anyway.
Honestly,
I was gonna say that's what I really loved about it was that grunge feel, but that like over the past maybe 5-6 years, it's been one of my favorite like kind of, it's not like a new genre, but just one that I'm kind of new to, that like blending of like grunge, alt, and hardcore kind of. Wow, that was like everything about that was right up my alley.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool tune, cool
Great
band.
Yeah,
I'm excited to play with them. We've never played with them.
Yeah.
We've met some of them, right, and are friends with some. But
seen them in other bands and stuff.
Yeah,
this was a really cool project of theirs.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
we're on our last track.
Last song. So Wipers are like they're, I don't know, 1980. I think the song was 1981.
Oh, no shit.
This album came out.
Sounds right. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Old Wipers are like I always like think Wipers. If Wipers didn't happen, then the Seattle scene doesn't happen the way it did. Say like me learning how to play guitar directly comes from the fact that Wipers started that scene and then made all this grunge music that was really accessible for kids to play around the time that I started playing guitar. So like I think Wipers for me really started a lot of like they're a lot of the foundation of the stuff that I came up on and really got into as I got into punk rock. And this guitar player, of course, I'm on a podcast, can't remember his name, but really inspirational sound. Like everybody at that time was playing like their guitar tones they're all doing like, Marshall JMPs or 800s, and they sound like really mid heavy and like, that like AC/DC rock guitar kind of sound. Whereas this guy was like a lot more fuzzy. He's playing like old Ampeg tube amps and like with an SG with like P90s in it, and just like his tones and stuff and his choices of tones and choices of riffs are pretty inspirational the way they sound. Yeah. And I think
especially
Mandy,
for that time period, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I think Mandy's into this kind of stuff too, right?
Yeah, I like Wipers and then that like Seattle stuff, especially Hold.
All right, Baden, let's dive into this last track here then.
Let's
You
do
got, the Wipers. Oh, sorry, just Wipers. That always gets me every time a band has the or not the.
Right.
Guaranteed,
Yeah.
I will do it both ways every time.
Yeah. Fuck the.
But yeah, Wipers, that window shot for love. Here we go.
Like I'm back to it.
so clearly. A thick dark cloud was hanging all about me, suffocating me, suffocating me. Invasion from the outside works its way inward, feeling like a bead of cold ice forming into a chamber of lost illusion. When they shop for love, when they shop for love, you want it so much, but don't touch. I can't see so clearly. A thick dark cloud is hanging all about me, suffocating me, suffocating me. Invasion from the outside works its way inward, feeling like a bead of cold ice forming into a chamber of lost illusion. When they shop for love, when they shop for love, we want it so much, but don't touch. When they shop for love, when they shop for love, you want it so much, look but don't touch. When they shop for love, when they shop for love, you want it so much, look but don't touch. When they shop for love, when they shop for love, you want it so much, look but don't touch. When they shop for love, when they shop for love, you want it so much, look but don't touch, look but don't touch, look but don't touch, look but don't.
Right. With that, that is the end of our 6-pack with Lindsey. And oh my God, what am I doing? I just completely forgot Mandy's name for a second there. I'm so sorry, Mandy. my brain did that thing where I was like, no, wait, I know her name. But then I convinced myself that I didn't know her name. And then I freaked out. And
all good.
Very, very sorry.
All right. Yeah.
That was great.
I really like that song. I don't know if you're wrapping it up, but before we go, I really like the song, the dynamics in it, like the way it comes way down and you feel like you want to go, like you feel like you want it to come back in heavy, but it waits. It like waits and waits and waits, and then it comes. You know, it's like, keeps you going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The dynamics in that song were very, very nice. Yeah, very well done.
Yeah, really cool guitar. Mostly downstrokes, no upstrokes on the guitar. Like you know that. Yeah.
Yeah, just driving, very driving the whole time.
Yeah, I'm usually a bass junkie, but I was addicted to that guitar within that song. That was great.
Hey, that bass was fucking fire too, though.
Yeah, the bass was good too. Yeah, it's very good. Very good
It's
accents to the guitar parts.
Just super repetitive, you know. And yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing those songs with us. Those were all fantastic.
Fucking killer.
Love that we got exposed to some new stuff. Love that the community got exposed to some new stuff. That's what this is all about. So we're very thankful for you to doing that for us.
I mean,
expose some new stuff to us anytime you guys want.
Yeah. Well, how do you like you guys mostly Twitch? Like, how do you guys send
Discord? Discord's the best way to do that, probably with us.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your Discord called?
Obsolete Punx.
How do you
Obsolete Punx?
Yeah.
Obsolete Punx. Okay.
Hey, there's a link
Mary
in the
Jane
chat.
just put it in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
There's a channel in there. It's called Album Suggestions, song suggestions, or
singles
like
and album suggestions. Yeah.
Yes.
So if y'all ever want to drop anything else in there for us to check out,
That's
please
awesome.
do.
Right. I love that.
I will say, I mean, you guys can see it. 6 out of 6 green check marks. Fucking loved that playlist. That was great.
Oh, I'm glad.
That was awesome.
I wasn't sure if that was just like we went through them, chick, or if you were like adding them into the playlist.
I'm adding that shit to my list. No, fuck that. I'm gonna hear this shit again. And
Sweet. I'm glad you liked it.
At least 3: Surfboard, Mannequin Pussy, and Trash Ambulance for sure. I'm gonna be checking out more shit. Peace Breach. I'm really interested. I mean, I fucking love this list, man. This is great.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was nice to hear some new stuff that I was not familiar with, so
Exactly.
enjoyed it.
One of my favorite things about
And
this
bands that
channel.
are still playing, maybe
Yeah.
you can see them.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
It's rad.
Yeah, please do. Any of these bands that are still around, yeah, go check them out, buy merch, all that good stuff. Speaking of all that, Death Cassette, is there a good place for everybody to check you guys out? Is there a preferred place? Do you want Spotify, or are you guys on Bandcamp or anything like that?
yeah, we have our music on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. We're on Bandcamp as well. So whatever your preferred streaming would be. And then to like reach us, just go to our Instagram, Death Cassette Band, and we post things that are new and going on with us, whether it's like new music or a show or a tour, or if we've got new merch or whatever, then that's where we post that.
Oh yeah.
What kind of merch
Yeah,
do you
I
guys
think-
have right now, by the way?
please.
Just because we do giveaways and stuff like that. I would love to do a giveaway one of these days so people can we're going to do a giveaway of a Death Cassette vinyl, Death Cassette shirt, Death Cassette
Hats or
hat.
whatever. Yeah. Do you guys have anything?
Yeah. Is that all on Bandcamp
Yeah.
or?
I don't know if we put it on Bandcamp. I don't think we did, but we usually just do like story sales on Instagram kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
We have a few different shirts. Got a long sleeve shirt. We got toques, like beanies, as you would call them in America. And we've got some like older
Weirdos.
CDs. We're in the process of creating a vinyl, so we want to release our last record on a vinyl with some friends in another band called Satanic Rites,
Nice.
who is a really fun band. So a little bit more on like the rock and roll, like straightforward rock and roll style. You might like them too. The singer kind of sounds like punk rock Meatloaf to me. So
That's interesting. I'm not. I like
He's
that.
really good.
Yeah.
You might like it.
What?
Yeah. Matt, you got to check out Satanic Rites. If you're they're so cool.
So like
They're
theatric
probably
punk.
the coolest small Winnipeg band. Like they're so cool.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, Satanic Rites.
So it's
Put them on your playlist for sure.
kind of like theatric punk or something then, or is that basically what you're saying?
No, not like theatrical, but just like very rock and roll. You'll headbang the whole time, and the singer is just like giving her like
Super high
pitch.
Yeah. Check out their whole album Blues Druid is like so cool.
Yeah.
They
Look at
really
Druid?
Looking at one of the names of the songs, there's Steinbach Runner. That's fucking hilarious.
What?
So one of the lyrics, and I like to play that when I drive to Steinbach, but it's called
Yeah.
We're Burning. He's singing We're Burning Steinbach to the ground, and I'm like, fuck
That's
yeah,
fucking.
like,
I'm gonna be playing that on the way to fucking Winnipeg when I come in this
there you
weekend.
go.
Yeah. Steinbach's a very it's for people on Twitch that don't know, it's a small city outside of Winnipeg, like small town-ish city. I don't know, bigger than a town. But
like
it's
10,000 people.
and it's like a super conservative.
Mennonite type of fucking,
Yeah, it's super conservative. Yeah.
But there's lots of lovely people that live there, like my friend Sonia, who runs this amazing rescue.
Oh, that's where she's at.
Yes, again, pump that rescue. What are we
Yeah.
doing the fundraiser for tonight?
MGPrescue.com.
Manitoba Great Pyrenees Rescue. And they rescue more than just Great Pyrenees. It's everybody and like whoever needs help.
All
Salamanders,
dogs,
cats,
all
Except
cats.
salamander. They cut it off at salamanders though. No
But-
salamanders.
But even the chicken that crossed the road, yeah.
And
Even the
again,
chicken across the road.
that link is pinned in the Twitch right now if you're on here live, and it will be pinned within the comments, or not the comments, but
The
the description on YouTube and whatever else we post this.
Yep.
Spotify, everywhere else. So
Yep.
Yeah.
It says every penny makes a difference on their website, so even a penny.
dude,
And
yeah,
an American penny goes a long way here.
Yeah.
It does.
every penny
That's
does
That's
make
what
a
we've heard.
difference.
I'm reminded of that
Hood is-
fucking daily.
Yeah.
Hood has told
We
us
are
that
always giving Hood
numerous
shit about the
times.
conversion rates. Conversion
It's
rates
like
and everything.
24 cents US, right? Something like that.
We've slipped the peso territory
Yeah.
with our poor
Well,
brothers
don't worry
south
about
of
it.
you.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not far behind stateside here.
You
We'll
guys
catch up to
are
you
a
real
much
fast here.
better
Right.
country than we are right now. So
Yeah, that too.
Oh, no.
go Canada.
Yeah.
Go Canada.
Yeah,
Fuck blame Canada. Go Canada.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't blame Canada.
Yeah, Jesus.
Canada's
Well,
never
you
done
know,
anything.
Never.
Nothing to blame
Never.
Canada for.
every country has its
Well-
its ups, its downs, its bullshit, but
We just have a little more here. I feel like
I'm sorry. Till
Our
what,
bullshit
2028
level
or
is
something?
like here right now.
You guys
No.
are heightened a
insane.
little bit right now. Yeah, no shit.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I gotta say this, but I heard a sorry. That's awesome.
Sorry.
We say sorry all the time.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
The
No,
way you
it's
said-
how we say sorry, man.
Yeah.
It's how we
Sorry.
say
Oh,
sorry.
really?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, me
Sorry.
neither. I didn't fucking catch it either.
I heard Lindsay say
Did you
it.
guys notice
I couldn't
earlier
help it.
tonight? Hood said a boot.
I didn't fucking say a boot.
And Hood says that only people in where is it? Where'd you
Newfoundland.
say?
Newfoundland. Yeah.
Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Only people in
man.
Newfoundland say a boot. But no, Hood
Yeah.
said a boot. Did you guys notice?
That is the beer. That's the beer talking. That's not the fucking Canadian accent.
Yeah, my sister lives in Newfoundland, and it is pretty wild out there.
Yeah, that's where I
It's-
was for
it's a
work.
different language.
I can't understand anybody.
No.
No.
Oh, it's totally different. It's you might as well be speaking French, like you
Yeah.
know.
What? Don't they?
Like a friend of mine explained it like they sound like a rural Irish dialect that he hasn't heard in a long time.
God damn.
It's very
Oh.
strange.
That's
Very
fucking
Yeah.
wild.
Made up words and everything. Fine.
Yeah, look to car hard, you get low to the ground.
Yeah, yes, back.
Yeah, exactly.
it's like talking to
Well,
someone
we-
from North Carolina here.
Yeah, we got the same things in like Louisiana, blah blah. blah. Their Creole accents. You're just like, what? What the hell? Were those words?
Kiss and fish. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much fish kiss in there. Oh god. I took a boat tour and this guy had a fish and like the thing that they do there is like you take a shot of what's called screech, which is like
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel hooch.
Get screeched
And
in.
then you take you kiss the codfish and I didn't want to do it. So he was chasing me around with the fish, and then he kissed the fish with tongue, and I was like, nobody wants that fish now.
With tongue? Oh
So-
my god.
With tongue, yeah, it was something else.
Yeah.
Sounds
I remember
Andy
the
Dick
fishing
guy was
shots
trying to
were.
flirt. Yeah.
The first
Yeah.
time I saw that was in Protest the Heroes video for Mist. They were doing that with the shots and the fish and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Yeah, they're from out that way, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toronto.
I got
think.
I got screeched in at a bar. Yeah.
I did not. I did not.
Kissed a cod.
Was it frozen or fresh?
It's frozen.
Mine was fresh.
Oh.
Even better.
I don't know what's
Fish got
worse.
fresh.
Good job, man. You win.
Frozen 4 months, kissed by thousands of people, or fresh?
I'm the one in Florida, right?
You tell us. Ari.
I don't know.
Activity, I
I'm
swear.
starting to wonder.
Yeah,
Yeah. Kissed a frozen fish that 50 other people kissed, and
yeah.
I think that's where COVID started.
That sounds like some Florida man shit right there, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I love Florida Man. I don't know. Is this something that Americans do as well, where you like Google your birthday and put Florida Man in the Google search and see what he did that day?
Probably, yeah.
I have not,
Because
but now
we
I'm
do
going.
that.
Every
as
day shows
Canadians,
that
and
Peyton
it's
did
really
this.
funny.
Hayden did that. Hayden did this.
So yeah. Google your birthday, Florida Man, and yeah, you'll see what happens.
That's
I'm
funny.
going to now. I've never done that before.
Mine is like Florida Man steals an alligator and it's like confiscated in the back of his pickup truck.
You heard
He's
about
gonna put in
you
his
would
birthday
do
and his
that.
name. And it's gonna be like, oh fuck, it's me. The
You
story's about me.
you heard about the guy that like attacked a Wendy's drive-through clerk with a alligator, right?
No.
No, we didn't
we're
hear
not
about this.
Threw an
Florida,
alligator
dude.
in the drive-through window.
Dude,
Like, out the
typical
window?
Florida
Insane.
story. What are you talking about?
I mean,
It's not news.
fair enough.
It's just a regular old day in Florida.
Jeez. Yeah,
Most-
they're built different.
Most news stories down here
They
involve
are.
an alligator one way or another. Yeah.
Florida man stabbed his roommate then himself, thinking he was the devil. Yeah, that's sounds like Florida man.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee there were no bath salts involved in that story
None.
whatsoever.
None.
No meth, no bath
meth.
salts.
Is it like a culture thing? Is it the drugs out there? Like, what is it?
It's
Dude.
a confluence of all those things. People just living like super off the grid too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being the hippie sitting here watching all this shit happen around me. It's just fucking wild.
Yeah, a lot of cocaine in Florida, a lot of a lot of off the grid people. Yeah,
A lot.
They
of
don't really
too
like
much
rules
shit.
or laws in Florida.
yeah, they're like freedom, right, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like look how well
In like
that
in
works
like
out.
an extreme
that's-
way. Like obviously, freedom's a great thing, but like in an extreme way,
Measure.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mandy, Lindsey, cannot thank you all enough for coming on tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
This gives
Yeah,
us an
this
excuse
was-
to share some stuff and do some stuff and selflessly promote ourselves, but also promote you guys. It's
Well,
all
it's
good.
mutual,
It's
right?
all-
Hey,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah,
all win-win.
for
That's
sure.
what we're all about.
Yeah.
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 It's all about the
Sweet.
sport. It's why we love the punk rock community and the underground music community in general. So yeah, very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Anybody catching this on YouTube or Spotify later, or catching on Twitch now, if you are in the Canada area, in any of those areas they're touring, make sure to go check them out. Any of those
Fuck
dates,
yeah.
and
Please do.
buy some
Yeah.
merch,
Yeah.
stream,
Come say hi.
all that stuff.
I'm actually going to try and
Throw
come
those
back on
dates
the
out
13th.
again.
Fire
What
Month.
are what are your dates again? For anybody
25th,
who's stuck to the end.
25th in Saskatoon.
26th in Calgary,
Yeah, 27th in Sylvan Lake.
28th in Edmonton,
September
September
2025.
2025. Just look on our Instagram for it. Please follow us on
Thank you.
Instagram. That's how we communicate everything because we can only figure out one thing at a time.
All right, Canada, you're on the mission. Go follow Death Cassette. Go to their shows. Buy their albums. All that. Everybody here in the U.S. They will be here eventually. We hope. So, Death Cassette. Thank you.
I'm also going to add
That's awesome.
probably one of the greatest band names out there right
Yes.
100%. Oh my God,
now.
what
Fuck
a
yeah.
good name.
I believe we didn't even think of that till now. Like it's amazing fucking band name.
Yeah, thank you again, and until next time, catch you on the next six pack. Death Cassette. We are out of here.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you so much.